See a sucker suit on a hot summer day. Coffee comes back in a nerve-wracking way. The dates
are logged and addressed. I get complaints from the Schenectady County Jail, where we have a jail oversight committee that works in cooperation in partnership with the county sheriff, Dom D'Agostino, to make sure that the inmates' rights are protected and respected, as well as their quality of life within the facility is respected and protected. So there's many various complaints that we get.
I can't even imagine.
And
your
it's very
job is
broad.
big.
The job is big, but I like doing the job because it's all about helping hurting people and letting the community and people know that there's a community resource here in the community that can help them meet their need and that they will feel appreciated and well as valued, as well as letting them know that the rights are protected and ensuring that the rights are protected.
It's really, we are so fortunate to have such an involved executive director of the Schenectady County Human Rights Commission, Angie Morris. Just such a pleasure to have her on the show and to talk about some of the issues that you know that you can have some of these solutions somewhere along the line. Just give her a call or see how you can be part of the solution.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
That's even better.
Everyone plays a part in their community, and everyone plays a role. It depends on what you want to do with your role, but everyone has to play an intricate role because we can't do this alone. We're all together, and that's why it's called community, to communicate what's going on so we can come together to build bridges and to resolve issues that surround our community.
And avoid future problems.
Future problems, and to make our community a better and safer place to raise our families and also to do business, to bring new business to Schenectady and Schenectady County.
Right.
So thank you for having me.
Angie Morris, Executive Director of the Schenectady County Human Rights. Always great to see you.
Thank you.
Good. We're going to take another quick break, and when we come back, we're going to find out about a play called Night Mother. Find out what that's all about there with the Albany Civic Theater. Stay tuned.
800 years? You started in the 13th century? No, that doesn't make sense. Congratulations on 800 shows. Not much lasts 800 times these days.
Congratulations, Ann, on your 800th show. Yes, this is Derek Horton from Derek Horton and the J Street Band. I'm looking forward to being back on your show.
Hey, I'm Paul Grondal, reporter at the Times-Union. I just want to wish Ann Perillo congratulations on your 800 public access TV show. An amazing accomplishment. I hope you do 800 more. Thanks for your...
Does it work? It's working.
Congratulations, Ann Perillo, on your 800th show. Keep the success rate going. People love you.
Congratulations, Ann. 800th show. Boy, oh boy, that's a lot of shows. And you helped me to get back to China. And brother, that was the big one.
Congratulations, Ann, on your 800th show.
This is Nancy Bedard, an artist at the Stockade Art Show, and we just want to congratulate Ann on her 800th show.
Hi, and here we are back again, and with me, it's my pleasure to have three guests from the Albany Civic Theater. They're doing a production called Night Mother, which sounds like a really interesting drama. Next to me is Nate Benon?
Close enough.
Close enough? Well, you can correct me. And he is the director of the play. And then next to him is Amanda Brink. Okay. And then next to her is Joan Justice. Joan's been on the show before. I remember you, yes.
I'm glad to be back.
And we're talking about a play. It's over in Albany on 2nd Avenue. And what is the play about? Because I read about it, and it's kind of like, I need to get a grasp. But Nate is the director. Tell me about it.
Night Mother is the story of a 90-minute conversation in which Amanda's character, Jessie, pulls out her dead father's gun in the first 5-10 minutes or so.
Suicide is part of the theme?
It's part of the subject matter, yeah. She starts cleaning the gun and tells her mother very frankly that she intends on shooting herself that night. And the rest of the play is the conversation that follows.
That's an incredible topic, isn't it?
Yeah.
When was this first produced, do you know?
1984.
Was it?
Won the Pulitzer Prize.
Did it really?
Yep.
I'm not familiar with the play.
Yep.
And how large is your cast?
This is it.
That's
Joan
it?
And Amanda.
You got to carry it for 90 minutes?
And they do. They carry the whole play on their shoulders.
You know, learning dialogue has got to be tough. But if you got a good pair, I've got to think it's got to be very positive. But that's just my opinion.
It's very
I
powerful.
have no idea how it ends. So,
It's thrilling.
you know, who knows? Maybe somebody will walk in with a bouquet of flowers. Who knows? I don't even know what's happening today. So, thank you all for being here, and we hope that you'll take advantage of going to some of the wonderful community theater productions that are in our area. We are so blessed to have so many community groups that are doing such great productions, something for everyone. And our next guest will be no exception. We'll be talking with representatives from the Classic Theater Guild, finding about Inherit the Wind. Stay tuned.
That's phenomenal. It's been a real asset to Schenectady. Yeah. Congratulations on your 800th show.
Hi, this is Mike from Green Guy. I hear you're celebrating your birthday, so congratulations.
I just want to extend my best wishes to Ann Morello. The 800th show. Quite a feat, an impressive record. She's made such a difference in the life of public access in Schenectady.
I'm the Executive Director of the Schenectady County Human Rights Commission, and I want to congratulate Ann on her 800th show. She's been a pillar here in the community, and I just wanted to give her congratulations. And also on behalf of the commission, she's been a supporter and a partner with us, and so congratulations, Ann, and wish you many more to come.
Okay, that's all right. You can take a photo after. Okay, Greg, let's go.
Police for Jazz congratulates you, Ann, on your 800th show.
And here we are back, and with me I have three representatives of the Classic Theater Guild. They do such great shows, and they're right here at Proctor's in the Fenimore Gallery. And this play is one of my absolute favorites, Inherit the Wind. Oh my gosh, and you are the director. And it's always easy to have the director let me so we don't have to blame. And then we have George Leo on, and he comes out quite frequently because he's in so many plays. And then we have Tracy Franklin as well. I'm sorry. So we got you all here. Let's talk about the play. Tell us about it.
Well, it's based on the Scopes Monkey trial from the 20s, in which a young man was charged with violating the state law at the time against teaching anything other than the literal interpretation of the book of Genesis.
Yeah.
And
we're back to Kansas now. I think that's what they're doing
that's
there.
Right.
I don't know what's going on.
The themes are, this struggle between religion and science is still something that's going on even to today. We're still experiencing these people questioning whether or not,
right,
where we came from.
So it's an appropriate play.
It's
I
themes
love the play.
Yeah, it's the themes. And we did this show 10 years ago.
And you were,
yes, I was Drummond.
Okay.
10 years ago. And I am so happy to
So you were involved in it, so
yes,
this is great.
I directed it and also acted 10 years ago in our very first production for Classic Theater Guild. And I'm so happy to see Tracy take that role because I don't have to memorize all those lines.
Okay,
so
lots of lines. Who has the most lines?
I don't know.
I would say
crapshoot.
It's a toss-up. I would think Brady because he comes in a little bit earlier.
Okay.
But there's a lot of lines, and these guys are
You have a good
great.
cast, too.
Yeah, yes. We have
How
very
large
solid
is the cast?
I think 24, 25.
Yeah, because you got a jury and you got
townspeople.
Townspeople, and it's so hard to process of getting everybody in the room at one time has been a challenge. But it's coming together nicely. We're very excited. We're in our tech week. We open on Friday night.
Okay, well, I don't know when Friday is because we don't know who's watching
Oh,
or when
that's
they're
right.
watching, so let's get the dates.
Friday night, the
November 1st.
1st.
November 1st, you run through the 10th, I
That's
believe.
correct, yes.
Right, and it's a play, I think, that it's good for all ages in a way.
Yes.
I think, because it kind of gives the idea of a time past in a way, but it could be current.
It's a time past, but it's also when, a few years ago you had the controversy of folks insisting that one judge put the 10 Commandments in the courtroom. So it's still very much a debate, very much a discussion between this conflict between what religion and science, and so it's very accurate.
So these are the two characters that are going to the litigators.
Correct. That's right.
Okay.
And Tracy actually is the role of Drummond, who in real life was Clarence Darrow, a well-known attorney, and William Jennings Bryan was the inspiration for Brady's character that George is playing. And there's a lot of there's some fiction and fictionalized the case, but it's some of the actual dialogue in the script itself is taken almost directly verbatim from the transcripts of the actual trial.
Ah, okay. Tracy, how long have you been acting?
Oh, geez, since high school.
High school, so you've been around. I know he's been on the show before, as George has too, so we're always pleased to see him as well. The play, I think, has such impact. It was, I think, one of the first plays that, the movies, that Gene Kelly played a dramatic part.
That's right.
And he was incredible in it, I thought.
Yeah, and there was a lot of big names in that movie, including Spencer Tracy, who played Tracy's role, and
Frederick March.
Who played the role of Brady.
Yeah, it's an exciting play, and it will get you thinking.
That's correct.
It's really a provocative play in the way that you're looking at life and the role. Well, it's science versus religion is what it's all about. So it's kind of an interesting play, and in more recent years, I remember I lived in Kansas at one time, and I was surprised to hear that the creationism was. It's like where did that come from? It's like, oh my goodness, glad my kids are left there. But it's just one of those things. I mean, these are. This is an issue I think that you will enjoy watching on stage and seeing these marvelous actors. These are really good actors. I've seen them in many plays doing really good work. And Tracy and George, you're lucky to have them.
Oh, no doubt about it. I'm very, very pleased with how things are going. And
you're going to be...
They're not as lucky to have me as a director, but...
I'm not going to even explore that. So anyway, if you want to see it, it's held at the Fenimore Gallery in Proctor's. It's the upstairs, and they do a great job of setting the stage. And it's incredible because that room is transformed when you're in it to see the play. And there are people that are doing the set. Who's doing set?
Doug Peak, who's been doing,
I know Doug.
Doug's has been doing sets for years and years and years.
Great, and this is a courtroom, so it's not too difficult to
That's right.
get the chairs there, right?
In the great state of Tennessee.
In the great state of Tennessee, there you go. And it's you'll enjoy it. Please check it out. And of course, there's so many plays in the area. You just heard about Night Mother over in Albany. Check out, I don't care where you live, get out there and see some of these great plays because they're wonderful and it makes you feel really good after you see live theater, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Good. Glenn Reed as the director. We're going to take another quick break and we are going to be speaking with Catherine Ritchie and we're going to see exactly what the Dresses for Africa is. Stay tuned.
On behalf of the Walk for Rita, we're so happy for you on your 800th show. We love being with you and just congratulations.
Hey, Ann Perillo. Bob Van Zett on behalf of Family and Child Service of Schenectady, all of our clients, our friends, our board of directors, we'd like to congratulate you on your 800th show.
Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, and it's 800 shows. That's phenomenal. Congratulations from the 8th Step. I'm Margie Rosencrantz.
I'm Ed Geider.
Congratulations, Ann. It's been a pleasure to meet you. Cheers to you on your 800th show.
Congratulations, Ms. Ann Perillo, on your 800th episode. What a treat. God bless you. Continue health, strength. I love your show. I love who you are, and I thank you for all you do.
Hi, Ann. This is Zeb from Open Stage Media. Congratulations on your 800th show.
This is Ben Laxton.
And Beth Stafford-Laird.
From Ghost the Musical, and we wanted to say...
Congratulations on your 800th show, Ann.
Howdy, I'm Michael Eck, the publicist from Proctor's, and I'd like to congratulate Ann on her 800th show.
I'm Sharon from the Grog Shop. Congratulations, Ann, on your 800th show.
Studio. You're on, Ann.
I'm not sure if this is going to fit me or not, but isn't this adorable? I just love these. And I love the pockets. Oh my God, these are gorgeous. Catherine Ritchie, she is involved with, well, the Rotary, but besides the Rotary, she does little dresses for Africa. But this doesn't look that little, my goodness. These are beautiful.
Thank you, and they are all going for a good cause. Little Dresses for Africa was a groundswell movement that began about 2009 by a woman in Michigan as a favor to a mission that her church was on. And it started something, and last year we shipped over 500,000 of these dresses to Africa. 500,000. And they go to third world countries, orphanages, and I must say that women in those countries are not regarded too highly. Young boys are wonderful because they're workers and they go out and work in the lead mines and whatever for about nothing. But the girls have nothing. And you know, the basics that we need for human life, all of us, is food, shelter, and clothing. Fortunately, there are a lot of missions in and around Africa. Right now we're in Malawi and Uganda. Churches can begin to provide the missions to give them the food and the shelter. The clothing was another issue. So we're picking up the ball and running with it on clothing. And what we hope to do is get other groups involved
You need sewers.
We need sewers. If you've got a sewing machine and you know how to thread it, we can take it from there.
You brought a model with us. Let's take a look.
Joanna, stand up and show them your dress.
Oh, and I love the butterfly.
She likes the butterflies. Okay, look at the camera.
Oh, I love that. That's so nice.
Isn't that sweet?
You can carry everything in that pocket.
Can.
Yeah.
And I promised Joanna if she modeled for me today, it was bribery, Ann. I said she could pick the dress she wanted and take it home with her. So
she's taking that dress. And look what else. I love the bright yellow, too. That's lovely.
I mean, we all clean our closets. Almost nobody buys fabric because we all have boxes of it. And so it's just a matter of putting stuff together.
And I like the idea that you're taking, you know, maybe you only have a little bit of this, so you make it into a ruffle.
Yeah.
So everything is really being used.
In fact, Ann cleaned her closet and
I gave her a whole bag of fabric that I had. I figured even some of it was parts. I said, well, she can either use it or dump it, you know, but usually you can do something with it. I know that you're involved in. Oh, do you know Kenny Banda? You know him? Do you know?
No.
Well, his sister is, or his aunt. I'm sorry, his aunt or his sister is the president of Malawi.
Oh.
And he is involved with a program to help girls because he says they are so ill-regarded.
Well, they are, and Malawi, unfortunately. I just saw the statistics this week. 75% of the population of that country have AIDS. And many of the girls who are going to these orphanages have been abused, either physically or sexually. Many of them do have AIDS. Some of the girls that these dresses go to probably won't make it past the age of 18.
Oh, really?
And that's the tragedy. That is the tragedy.
Oh, that's terrible.
So we may not be able to ourselves give them the shelter or the food, but we certainly can give them the clothing. And there's two more things they need, Ann. They need love and they need hope. So we're just trying to change the world one little dress at a time, huh?
Yeah. And she's showing us what you're doing. And I like the design of the dress because by sewing, doing it at the top, it will fit different people.
It will, and it's very, very easy to make.
It was really great.
I've probably done 150 so far myself, yeah.
So now how would people get a hold of you if they're interested?
They can, well, first of all, I'd urge you to go to littledressesforafrica.org, which is a not-for-profit on the internet, and you can see more pictures than what you've seen today.
Is this a national movement?
Yes, it is, yeah. I can't tell you how many people are involved, but it's just group after group. So I'm looking to start some groups or individuals that want to do it. So they can go there, and then you can contact me at area code 518-374-1522, or you can email me at critchie@nycap.rr.com.
And we've been showing some photographs here of people working together.
Yes, now that's a group down in Delancey that I started with. Tiny little church. We got all these women sewing and cutting, and we shipped 78 dresses from that little church. Then I moved up to Burn Hills Methodist Church. About 6 months ago, we shipped 130. So
it's almost like a sewing circle. You can just kind of get together and oh, I love that. That's
Isn't
sweet.
that sweet?
Yeah. What's nice is that you're able to kind of chit chat and know that you're doing something that is going to benefit many of the girls. That it seems to me this would increase their self-esteem.
Oh, absolutely, because their culture does not. As I said, the boys are valued. The girls they're basically breeders is what they are.
I know they are. And I understand from Kenny Banda, who from Malawi, he says that it's the girls don't think they're worth anything unless they've had a relationship, well, not even a relationship, but an experience so that they have a baby. You know, it's sort of like, then that makes them feel as though they're doing something, and all we're doing is proliferating this terrible...
But when you look at these pictures and you see the smiles on the faces, it's just amazing.
Yeah.
And to go on the internet and see one of the dresses I made was really rewarding.
Oh, that's
because you always wonder, well, did it get there? Did the boat make it? And
so does everybody kind of just decide what they want to put on the dress?
Yeah,
so it's creative.
Creative is,
if you want to be creative, this is really the project for you. And I'm sure that if you want to just sit in your own house and do it, she'll tell you how you can do it and get those dresses over to them.
Well, I'd like to try to get a workshop together and maybe meet at my house, and we'll put one together so everybody can see how it goes, and then take it from there.
Well, some people might be housebound, but this would be a great project for them.
Or seniors, even that can't move around a great deal. You can sit at a sewing machine, so...
And you know that you're doing something productive.
Absolutely.
Catherine Ritchie, she is a Rotarian, and of course we all know that Rotarians are international. They are doing really great things throughout the world. And so if you want to get involved with the project called Little Dresses for Africa, and I want to thank Joanna for being with us. She is the niece of a friend of mine, so we're very pleased to have her here today. And this is her first experience on TV, so we want to give her a hand. Thank you for coming. But right now I have Garrett McCarey on. Garrett is from Lower Cape Cod. I've known him when he was at Northshire. And I've known him for quite some time, and he even mentioned when he was on the show a long time ago. So. But he's here from Cape Cod, and we're glad to have you.
Well, I'm on your mailing list, so I get to see how many guests you have every week, and I'm always amazed. I'm always amazed.
I am too.
So wait, let's figure this out. You had about 6 segments today?
Yeah,
okay, so 6 times 800?
Yeah.
So,
and probably 15 people a show.
Yeah,
so,
right.
roughly.
So you probably touched 10,000 people in the Capital District in these 16 years, which is quite amazing, you know. So I mentioned I'm on the Cape. I've been out there for 2 years now, and before that I was in Manchester, Vermont, and before that I was in Pittsfield, Massachusetts. I started that station up in 1988.
Been involved with public access for many years.
For many years, right.
Yeah, and you've seen the ups and the downs.
I've seen the ups and the downs, correct.
And the downs and the downs.
And the downs, and yes, that's true. We're really lucky now because we're in a high school, so that there's actually a separate video instructor, which is great, so I don't have to teach them, but I get to interact with all the kids nowadays, you know. And they're so funny because they come down to my office and they're doing a movie. They say, "Can we use your office for the movie?" Okay, go ahead. You know, they're always in and out.
They need a set.
That's right. And they're using all the sets, and they create some really interesting work. But they have been doing a weekly news show for about 18 years in the school.
Great, yeah.
And when I got there 2 years ago, the cameras kind of look like what you were using here. And I said to Katie...
We're not dating ourselves at all.
You know, Katie McCulley is the teacher there, and I said, we're going to get rid of all of your stuff. She was still editing tape to tape.
Oh, tape to tape?
Yeah, and I bought her a little iMac. I said, here's your editing system right now. And we edit with Final Cut.
She says, Final Cut Pro?
X, exactly. Final Cut Pro. What's that? You know? Yeah. But she took right to it, and of course the kids are way beyond us.
Editing is so much fun, isn't it?
They are. Yeah. You know, the editing is great. As I said, when I used to teach in schools, I used to go in and I asked all the kids How many of you have a camera at home? And maybe 4 or 5 would raise their hand. And did you ever use it? And no, Dad shoots our birthday parties.
Yeah, birthday parties.
Now you go into a classroom and you say, okay, how many of you have posted on YouTube?
Oh, everybody.
So
YouTube is great. I mean, you wonder how long can we do this without any cost at all? I mean, it's all those ads, of course, that'll do it.
But you know what's different, though, is this space right here, and you and all of these people here that came down here and created something which is community. And that's what you and this show is all about. And that's not something you find on YouTube.
No, that's true.
That's a separate thing. I want to show me. I want to show my little thing. But it's really not directed and focused in like you are focused in.
Well, what we're doing now is we're taking the segments and putting them up on YouTube. So each person that has their day in court, so to speak, they're able to...
Yeah, because they'll have their own website, and they'll take that link and they'll put it down.
Yeah.
And in fact, right now, usually when we do a show, people will ask me, they won't ask me what time is the show on. They'll say, when did you post it? When did you post it?
Oh, so you post too on...
Oh, yeah, video on demand we have on our website.
Well, and actually OSM does have video on demand, but I'm not sure that we're on there. I don't know what happened, but I don't think we're there.
Right. So...
Garrett, we're going to go live right now.
Oh, you're going live?
Yeah, you're live.
Oh my goodness, how'd we do that? Happy 800! Thank you. Oh, sweet. That's cool. And we're, well, let me, just a second, Garrett, I got to get this in, and then we'll continue talking. I want to tell you our guests are on next week. I have Kate Dudding from the Story Circle at Proctor's. We have Phyllis Goldstein and Mary Lou Smith coming on from the Lung Cancer Alliance. Remember, we're going to be talking, I'm going to browbeat you guys on this. We have also Nicole Stack Lodice coming on from the Great American Smokeout. She's from the Albany College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences. We also have Alan Hart coming on. He's going to be talking about the history of Scotia. His Hart is a very common name when it comes to history in our area, so you'll see him. Peter Jones will be here talking about Concern for the Hungry, and we have representatives from the YWCA coming on as well. You asked about the guests. Boy, do I get them.
Yeah, how long? Tell me a little bit about the process of how you put all the guests together. I don't know if there is a process. It just sort of evolves, and I'm booked into now. I actually have bookings all the way through November of next year, November 2014. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so I mean, because people say, "Oh, I want to make sure I get on." So,
yeah.
God willing, and I guess we're all out of time. But thanks, Garrett, for being on the show today.
Thank you for doing it. Schenectady Today stuffed turkey sandwich. Yeah. Turkey, stuffing, cranberry on white bread, topped with turkey gravy.
Carla, for the people that came in late, you want to take one more?
Sucker soup on a hot summer day. Coffee comes back in a nerve-wracking way. The dishes and laundry take the garbage out. What a day, what a day, what a day. Kids got their quizzes and I've got a date. I can't meet the deadline, I'm already late. The cat needs feeding and the car needs oil. What a day, what a day, what a day. Looking for sunshine without any